Hello everyone, how is everyone doing today? Today is November 1st, 2024. It is a Friday today. If it is your Friday, hello, welcome. I hope your Friday is going to go well. Or if you're done with your Friday, I hope your Friday went well. I hope you're at the weekend. I hope you're at the weekend watching this, lounging, arms back and going, you know, today's a good day today. I'm watching Active Fireball. Today's a good day today. Sorry for the long intermission. So welcome everyone. You are watching Active Fireball on twitch.tv/activefireball and YouTube at youtube.com/@activefireball8288/live. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7:30 in the morning to 9:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. And it's Friday. Hope you're doing well. If it's your Monday, maybe you like Mondays. I don't know. All right, everyone. Where are we? We are on the Pantagruel. Not the Pantagruel. Pantagruel. We have finished the intermission. I said interlude by accident. Intermission was just hearing about Crow's story, Scarlet, Vulcan, McBurn, Duvali, kind of just getting to know our enemies in a way. And then that was done. We escaped. Very climactic event. So it was a climactic event. And it ended stalemate. Like Sarah and Toval, all of Class 7 showed up. Claire, Sarah, Toval, everyone just showed up and we're like, kind of stalemate, huh? And then Vita's like, y'all, fuck you, stop. Hi, Cecilia. What's up, Spark Drive? I have no idea if he's gay or not. He hasn't said anything that he's gay. He hasn't made any indication. What? What, Cecilia? Also, hello. Ooh, Cecilia. I'm here. I'm here. Cece. Come here. Come here. You want cuddles? Yeah, she left. Cecilia. Cece. Alright, whatever. No cuddle time with Cece then. And so we saved looks close. I mean, I can see where you're getting the resemblance from. I did not think that at all. Who knows? So anyway, everyone, we saved after an intermission during a cutscene, so we have apps. I have no idea what's going to happen. It'll be fun. Most likely we're going to read things. Hopefully things are going to be voice acted. Probably not. But we can always hope.
If that is all, I will return to a state of inactivity.
Thanks for all you've done, Valimar.
Yay!
I'll be counting on you if anything else comes up.
Acknowledged. Prepare yourself for your next encounter with the Azure Knight, my awakener.
Is that Mouse? Is that Mouse? Alright, everyone, I have to uphold my contract. Cecilia brought Mouse. Cecilia brought Mouse. Okay, hold on, everyone. What time is it? 37. There we go. And... ooh, that's hard to see, isn't it? There we go. Like that, and then clock. Doop. There we go. All right, everyone, be right back. Gotta play mouse with Cecilia. She did bring her mouse. All right. Sorry, everybody. Just gone a little longer. Hello, it's Abez. How are you doing today? Hope you're still here. I don't know when that message was sent, but I hope you're still here. And if you're not, well, anyway, Sparks Drive. Cecilia is my cat. Her name is Cecilia. Well, then hello. So no, so Cece, like, she'll bring in Mouse to play, and I'll play with her. Just sometimes though, like, she'll chase after Mouse. And then she'll just hide. I'm like, you need to come out and play Mouse, CC. So,
Don't worry, I will.
but we got Mouse. Hopefully she's done.
We lost last time, but I know that's not all I'm capable of. As long as we're all together, I know I can get stronger.
With friendship and
I
magic.
eagerly await your results.
Are you intelligent? Like, do you have
Looks
your own
like he went to
soul? Or are you just like an AI? Or like, what are you, buddy?
So, this is what the Great Ashen Knight looks like up close, huh? I've heard all manner of rumor about it, but I never expected I'd stand in the presence of a legend.
I can't possibly begin to thank you enough. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come to my aid. Thank you. And that goes for everyone else, too. Thanks for coming to rescue me, guys.
Say everyone.
We're just happy
not
you're okay.
guys. Come on, buddy.
Just don't scare us like that again, all right?
True. We were all on edge waiting for you to get back.
And yet you somehow managed to come out unscathed with Her Highness in tow.
Because I'm awesome.
You make it sound like it was easy. Well, easy or not, it was worth going on board. I got plenty of useful info out of it.
I mean, you did go Ultra Instinct. Can't wait to use that
So
again.
funny enough, I'd say their invitation worked to my benefit more than theirs.
I guess there's no harm in looking at the positives now that all's said and done.
Everyone got to talk.
Look at you, acting mature and all grown up. Brings a tear to my eye.
Looks like we have some catching up to do.
I'd like to follow Reen's lead and extend my thanks to each of you as well. Thank you, all of you. And, dear brother, it's a relief to see you safe and sound, though I never pictured my great escape would end with you in this airship of all things.
We did time our appearance fabulously, if I do say so myself. My only regret is that we weren't able to blow in with a storm of rose petals when we boarded them.
Is that really his same voice? Is this the same person? I'm not going to say who I'm thinking about, because somebody might go, that's totally the
Perhaps
person.
I should have asked Emma to look into the feasibility of making such a magnificent entrance.
Oh man, that would have been so cool!
Well, it's probably not impossible.
All right, Emma did transport Class
Now you're
7
just
to a
being silly.
moving airship.
Sounds about right for our prince.
I mean, if she can transport people to a moving airship, I think Emma can be stronger than what she's letting on.
Well, at the very least, I'd say we're clear of any immediate danger. And given this opportunity, I'd like to sit down with you to discuss our situation and exchange any pertinent information.
Is
But
Cecilia?
first, I think we have a few more reunions to celebrate.
Reen!
Oh, hello, Toa and George.
Toa! George!
Yeah, I'm right. Oh my God, why is that red so much? I'm at -50. I shouldn't be peaking this much. I apologize, everybody who's listening. You're fine, Cecilia.
I thought I heard your voices when we started flying away from the Pantagruel. So you were on board too?
You bet. Good to see you, Reen.
You're fine, Cecilia. You can't hear her, but she's meowing.
Whoa!
What?
It's really you! You're really okay!
What? You want to cuddle? Cecilia, you want to cuddle? Cece? See there? Oh, God, you're so fucking weird.
No sooner had we found out that you were still alive, we got told you had been taken by the Alliance.
Okay, it's like, with this magic user so goddamn powerful in cutscenes, but in battles, they're level 2, just like the rest of your party.
We've been so worried about you.
I'm a real troublemaker, aren't I? Sorry, Toa. But I'm glad to see you and George made it out okay.
Sebez, when was the last time you were here? Was it when I was playing Trails of Cold Steel 1?
Everything I've said to you
Do you
has been
remember?
at the back of my mind ever since we parted ways in Trista,
What
and
did you
it's
tell
kept
her?
me going every step of the way.
I don't remember.
So-
Oh. You promised me you wouldn't die. And you didn't.
Why are I'm happy that not every girl in this game is acting like Toa does. It's like, let me get real close to you, hug you, hold your chest, that kind of stuff. Just so far as a few girls have done that. Some are like, what's up? Cool.
We still need to work on that one, but I know you're not the kind of guy who'd go back on his word.
See? Reen's a guy you can count on. Nice to see you're holding up okay. Still can't believe you made it through all that fighting in Trista in one piece, but... Well, here you are.
Good to see you again, George. But how'd you two end up on the Courageous to begin with?
We'll bring you up to speed once we all sit down for our meeting. There's a conference room on one of the upper floors. We can meet there when you're ready.
You know. There's a point when an airship did not have a conference room and somebody said, you know, the next airship we make, we need a conference room.
The Courageous began its independent operations right before Heimdall was first occupied. I realized what the Alliance was planning, so I gathered a skeleton crew, met with Viscount Arcade, and we hurried straight to Trista, where we found your classmates locked in combat with the Azure Knight.
I see. That explains why you were in Trista.
I shudder to think what would have happened if not for the Courageous's timely appearance. What have you been doing since then, Father? I hadn't heard anything about your whereabouts until now.
Eventually, we were able to shake off the Azure Knight's pursuit, and we've been traveling around the country ever since, preparing to find you and take you on board.
That's cool.
George and I haven't been here long. The principal managed to get in touch with the Courageous without anyone noticing and sent us here.
He did?
I hope he's still all right. By the way, what happened to Major Vander? You two are always joined at the hip.
Alas, he is currently indisposed.
What is that again?
His military obligations have him heading up the 7th Armored Division in Western Erebonia. They're working with your former instructor, Major Neidhart, as well.
With him too? So he's over in the West now.
I should have known the 4th Armored Division's ace wouldn't get his ass kicked so easily.
Oh, right. Dad said he'd heard from him too, remember?
Still, the west side of the country contains Marquis Hyarm's Sutherland province, along with Duke Cayenne's Lemaire province. The fighting there would no doubt be even more fierce than it is here in eastern Erebonia.
Correct. A large percentage of the Imperial Army's military strength still remains intact. But the Noble Alliance forces' constant attacks have put them at a disadvantage. On top of that, a number of townships in the region have been caught in the crossfire and suffered great losses.
Caught in the crossfire. Is there you thinking what I'm thinking? None of you probably have no idea what the fuck I'm singing. It's in Bravely Default, somebody sings a song called Caught in the Crossfire or Love in the Crossfire or something in the Crossfire. That's what I thought about. It's only like a 30-minute jingle, but it's catchy as fuck.
That's terrible.
I'd heard as much, but it still pisses me off to hear it.
With the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions occupied on the eastern side of the country, one can only assume the Noble Alliance intends to use that as an opportunity to crush the forces in the west.
Yeah, but they're not stupid. I bet the army in the west is putting up a pretty good fight by themselves.
It's too early to call things just yet.
An astute assessment. The situation in the Western Theater could change at a moment's notice.
Right. But that means we're uncertain what course to pursue now.
I'm very happy all of this is voice acted, so I don't have to do it, because I'm tired.
And having said that, we have a question to pose to all of you. The question, really. With the whole of the Empire caught in the throes of civil war, what exactly do all of you intend to do from here on out?
Us?
Actually, that's a really good question. What is the vote? What does that mean? Throes, intense or violent pain and struggle, especially accompanying birth, death, or great change. Oh. Huh. English, you're always so goddamn fancy.
We were in the midst of discussing that when Reen was taken to the Pantagruel, in fact.
Oh, my back. I'm going to record a podcast episode today. I'm super excited.
This is a full-on war, and our fellow Erebonian countrymen stand on both sides.
The only thing is, I forgot it was today. I was looking at my calendar yesterday. yesterday when I was looking at my calendar, I saw that my podcast was today, which means after streaming, after each scores, maybe do some amount of work and then start setting up. Person's gonna be here at 3. I have plenty of time to set up. I was just wholly unprepared for this. I thought it was next week.
No one here is delusional enough to think that a group of students like us are capable of stopping it by ourselves.
Oh no, you're French for magic.
During our field studies, we found ourselves up against the problems this nation faces again and again. And because we have that experience, I believe there's a place for us to change things in all this. A part only we can play. We may not be able to compete head-on with the Alliance, but together, we can move things in the right direction for Erebonia as a whole.
That was wonderful, Reen.
Still, we aren't all gathered here for the same reasons, be it rescuing Elise or settling things with Crow. We've all got something that we personally want to accomplish, but accomplishing those things won't be possible with the situation as it stands. And that's why, no matter how stacked the odds are against us, or how fierce the fighting becomes, we want to put everything we have into making all the difference we possibly can, in whatever way we can. I think I speak for everyone in Class 7 when I say,
I agree completely.
We may all come from different walks of life, but this time, that can work for us.
That's what teams are like.
Exactly.
Anyway.
We have something no one else does. And what kind of class would we be if we didn't take advantage of that?
As well as find our own answer.
As Reen said, however big or small it is in the long run, we have a place in...
Sounds like it'll be a pain, though.
No biggie. We're Class 7. Throw in a few of Reen's tricks.
Look at you, kid.
You all sound like you've really thought long and hard about this.
No, I haven't.
That's the Class 7 I'm proud to serve.
And you guys aren't the only ones who feel that way. Everyone at Thor's has something to bring to the table. Remember the Academy's motto? Arise.
Oh, that was what Principal Van Dyke said to us at the welcoming ceremony.
Did he? I don't remember.
The words of Dreikel's the Lionheart serve to inspire us to this day, it would seem.
Of course. They ring as true as ever.
It's like you didn't even have to think about it.
Yeah, you should. And it's true that Thor students are scattered all over the country right now. But I'm sure that each and every one of them are fighting too, and they feel.
I understand, Your Highness.
Indeed. I figured you would have already given it some thought, but I wasn't expecting such a stirring conviction. But I think this at least settles the matter of what course to take. If you would do the honors, Captain.
As you wish. We're about to do something neither side would ever expect us to do. We're going to entrust this ship to you. From here on out, the Courageous is yours to command as you see fit.
Oh, it's this music where it's like we want some emotional and motivational music at pivotal points in the story. No, this music is not pivotal. This music is not motivational. This is the title card song of Trails of Cold Steel 1. This doesn't invoke emotion at all. Game.
What? Father.
It means exactly what it sounds like. The operation of this ship will be left entirely to your discretion. I imagine your journey to make a difference in this war needs a home base to begin from.
Well, yes,
That's what Ymira's for.
But then what will you do?
We plan to disembark and make our way to the western provinces. Once there, we'll begin working with the 7th Armored Division and the other neutral forces in the region. The intention is to ensure that as few innocents as possible are harmed by this conflict.
I was actually worried this airship might prove a bit too conspicuous to aid us in pursuing that goal. But with us headed west, we'd be leaving all of eastern Erebonia in your hands.
Wow.
Tight, they got an airship. That was easy.
I see. That does make
Easy
the most
peasy
logical
lemon
sense.
squeezy.
Kinda. If we've got the Courageous, we could give our third faction some real weight.
I'm not even sure the guild could come up with a plan this wild.
Well, it's fair to say I've learned a lot from the way the guild's members handle things. Oh, and Alf.
Yes?
I'd like to ask you to remain on board the Courageous as well. This ship is technically the property of the Arner household, fathers in particular. It should give them a certain freedom to act if they have concrete backing from a member of the Imperial family.
I'd be happy to. Henceforth, I, I, Princess Alphen Rysay Arnor, will guarantee the legitimacy of their actions.
That's a broad swath of words right there, little girl. You sure?
So do whatever you see fit to do.
Thank you. You're...
Well!
We are truly honored to have you with us.
No turning back now.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, gotta do the head nods. I saw this thing. It was great. It's a drinking game. Let's play.
We hereby humbly accept custody of the courageous.
Drink, play Final Fantasy XIV, and take a drink every time the Warrior of Light nods their head. That's...
Please, leave Eastern Erebonia to us.
We'll be counting on you then.
I'm looking forward to toasting your future successes.
Tired. I did buy an espresso machine. Hasn't shipped yet. On that day, Class 7 was entrusted with the day-to-day running of the Courageous. Viscount Arsaid and Prince Oliver decided they would disembark near Legrom and travel to Western Erebonia across the lake. And after receiving the bare minimum of instructions on how to operate the ship, its bright-eyed new owners set course for the Abel Highway. Why is this so sensitive? I shouldn't be redlining this much, but I am, and I don't know why. I apologize. I'm not going to change, though, what's the word? The gain? Because that'll mess everything up in editing. I'm not going to do that. But I'll look into it for next episode.
I'm leaving you in charge of the Courageous's day-to-day operations.
Oh, you know what? Is this the reason why? I think, no, wait, no, I got pretty high there. Hold on. Okay, what about this? I think, I don't know, there's 3 presets on the Roadcaster. So there's 3 presets on the Roadcaster. I'm wondering if one of them... Yeah, I don't know. I changed it to normal, so we'll see. Actually, I should put it back. Don't change things in the middle of the podcast.
I don't doubt you'll make a fine acting captain.
It would be an honor.
Okay. Wow, it really does suit you. Yeah, the size is just right too. Fortunately, I had a spare on hand. That was a size smaller. That is quite fortunate. You kind of look like a cute mascot, like a human Mishi. Perhaps we should capitalize on this opportunity with an irresistible line of Captain Toa merchandise. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Oh, you two are terrible. You gotta say the hat's a nice touch, Toa. Really suits you. Yep, you definitely look the part with Captain in it. I think things will be just fine here in our absence. Yeah, y'all won't be needing to ramp us around much longer. So you're all taking off then? You'll be disembarking together with Father, yes? Yeah, it was nice to help out until y'all got back together again, but now that you are, there's no use in me sticking around. With the situation to the west what it is, I've decided to put over there instead. I intend to return to commanding the RMP. I believe that's the best way I can contribute to bringing this war to an end. We understand. Bye-bye, Claire. If you bump into Lecter somewhere, make sure to say hi for me. I'll be sure to do so. I've been entrusted with a number of research tasks by Chairman Irina as it so happens. So this is farewell for now. That's not her voice, sorry. That doesn't sound shady at all, but well, stay safe, alright? Whether you're a member of the Ouroboros or not, it'll never change how you're our family mate. Oh my. I'm touched to hear you say so. Please, my lady, take care of yourself. Let's keep in touch, okay? I'm gonna keep gathering as much info as I can through the Guild's intelligence network. It's not like Airborne is the only place where strange stuff's going down now. True. In particular, I'm particularly concerned about what's happening over in Crossbow. Anyway, I'll leave that to you. Give my regards to Miles. You know it. Thanks for everything that you've done for us. I'm sure that we wouldn't have been able to come this far if not for your help. Hey, no need to get all stiff on me all of a sudden. You're embarrassing me. We may be working separately from now on, but I intend to do all I can to aid you in the future. Take care, everyone.
Reen, I'd like you to accept this. I hope that it will prove to be of some use to you in the challenges ahead.
Thank you, Captain. You've done so much for us. Especially in Ymir. I can't begin to thank you enough for helping to protect my hometown.
You needn't thank me. I just did what I felt was right. I wish you all the best in the future. Not as a member of the RMP, but as a graduate of Thor's military academy.
Thank you. We'll do all that we can to meet your expectations. Yowza, things are getting nice. Oh, shut up.
Well then, it's time we bid you all a fond farewell for now. Chin up, Alphen. I'm counting on your charm to keep everyone motivated.
May the goddess be with you.
I look forward to the stories you'll have to tell when next we meet, Laura.
Good luck, Father.
We have an airship. That's cool.
Well, there they go. You think they'll be okay on their own?
Only the goddess herself knows for certain. Still, with some already calling this a second advent of the War of the Lions, I can only hope they make it through unscathed.
It's almost like probably the War of the Lions was the war to end the wars. Huh.
Oh, I'm sure they'll all be just fine. They don't bear the symbol of the horned lion for show.
Yes, I suppose you're right. And the same goes for me, too. I can't very well call myself...
Well, well, aren't we birds of a feather? Proud Thor's graduates unite. I'll be in touch with them plenty in the coming weeks, so don't worry. The old guard will do as it must to keep watch over the young and vigilant. Speaking of the old guard, Chancellor Osborne was also a Thor's graduate, was he not?
Yes, he was.
Sorry to say, I can't picture it.
Was he now?
Was he?
He and I may have had our differences, but I still feel a certain loss with his passing. I'd like to express my condolences.
I'm afraid I never had the chance to truly get to know him.
Why would you?
But there's no doubt in my mind that he was one of the greatest men of our time.
No, a lot of people don't like that.
Thank you.
Still, it must be tough for you with Heimdall under the Alliance's thumb. Were you able to find out where his funeral was held?
Actually...
He hasn't had one?
Captain?
Is something amiss?
It's just that I received a strange report on that very issue.
Damn.
I was told his body was taken into the custody of the Imperial Guardsmen when the city was occupied. But then after that, it simply disappeared at some point.
Oh, Asians? Did they take his body?
Disappeared, you say?
Is it possible the reformist faction could have taken it from them?
I'm afraid I don't know. It is possible that the intelligence division did something to that effect.
A disappearing corpse is certainly cause for concern. It's difficult not to draw parallels with the Lance Maiden's sudden death following the War of the Lions.
Unbelievable. I'm almost impressed how much trouble one man can stir up, even from beyond the grave. He had so many plots in motion. I doubt even his death put a stop to them all.
Okay. So far, it's been like, what? We've been streaming for 46 minutes. That's 36 minutes of movies, everybody. Touring Erebonia 1. Nope, Skies of Arcadia ship music's better. Dum da dum, doodle doodle doo, doodle doodle doo. This is a weak-ass fuck opening to an airship theme song, and this is a weak-as-fuck song for an airship. No change in weather, Chrono. No change in weather or wind direction since entering Carusian Province airspace.
We're currently cruising at a speed of 3,000 SPH. Nothing abnormal detected on the radar thus far.
How the fuck do you know how to captain a ship, Toa? Detour around the Twins Dragon Bridge, staying within the clouds. Take extra care that we aren't noticed by the Noble Alliance's surveillance.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, she's a real natural at this.
It's hard to believe she's only been in the position for 1 day.
She's proved a worthy captain in Father's place. As if anyone could fit the role better than our student council president. She still looks like a mascot character, though.
That's just one of her many charms.
And besides, I can feel at ease knowing she's in charge. Today's the day we start our journey anew, right? Yeah, well, I know, right? I'm like, are you serious? Why make Toa a captain? I know what their reasons are, which is, hey, you know, it belongs to Class 7 now, so somebody who's their age should captain this ship. But I'm like, well, she's like 16, 17 at this moment. I don't know, maybe she can live up to it. She was the class president, but I'm like, that's... Because I think if it wasn't Toa, like Sarah or Viscount Arcade, that almost like Class 7 would have to command the ship through them. And since Toa is on board with what Class 7 is doing, they kind of don't have to... Class 7 doesn't have to have Toa as the middle person. Toa can just be like, I know what they're going on. I know. Like, sorry for peeking. I know. It's a Japanese game. I don't know.
We're settled. We settled that we'll be doing last night. Now all that remains is to do it.
I agree. I'm like, how does she know how to captain a ship? Tell them where to go, how to do things. She does not have the necessary skills and vocabulary to correctly steer a ship.
Well, Toa and George should be able to handle the day-to-day run-ins of the ship. That's out of the way. And whatever we decide, it's not like we're going to be able to do anything major today. Still, I think it's time we start hammering down exactly what we are going to be doing from tomorrow onward.
In theory, the Courageous gives us the ability to fly around the whole country with ease. But in reality, the Noble Alliance has control over most of Erebonia, so we're limited in where we can actually go. We don't want to risk getting too close to the Alliance's territory. We'd run the risk of being captured, or even worse, being shot down. It's sad to think how we barely have anywhere we can land with an amazing airship like this at our disposal. Care to share your thoughts on this, instructor? Oh, you kids can do whatever you want. I lost the will to put in any effort after Captain Classy got off. You slacker. I'm pleased that you think so highly of my father, but maybe Lori... no. In all seriousness, if you end up needing more people fighting in whatever you end up doing, I'll be happy to help out. Just don't forget that the Courageous was entrusted to you kids, not me. If you want my advice, then you got it. But you need to be able to make all the important decisions on your own.
Of course.
You almost sound like an instructor for once. Getting back to the matter at hand. We don't need to decide everything right at this very moment. What say you figure out the how and what for now? Come again? I assume what would be our overall goal, something realistic that we all can work together. And the how would be the basic idea on how we intend to achieve it? Uh-huh. It's a little trick we used in the student council. It's easier to get motivated when you have a specific goal in mind. Y'all were doing the same kind of thing in the weeks before the Academy Festival, remember? The concert was what you were working towards. And all your other plan was how you intended to pull it off. Yeah, I guess both the Viscount and Oliver agree to this. Right, like in video game sense, it's so cool, but if I was 40, would I entrust $1 million airship to a pack of 17-year-olds?
I see. That makes sense.
We did spend a lot of time before and during the festival working on all the details, come to think of it. Not to mention taking care of things we couldn't plan, like the strange stuff at the old schoolhouse. We were coordinated with all the other classes and clubs at the same time, too. When you break it down step by step, we did so much without even realizing it. And we may have our own personal goals right now, but if we can wrap those up into one overarching goal, it won't seem half as much.
How about making it something related to the Academy itself then?
I don't think the Courageous is a... I saw armaments on the Courageous, but I don't think it's meant for dogfighting. It's much more of a GTFO, I'm going to scare you away. But I do not think the Courageous could go with a Pantagruel. At the same time, though, the Pantagruel didn't look like a combat ship either. It looked more of a ship with comfort that just so happens to hold the most powerful people in the military. I was thinking the same exact thing. I wonder what's happening there.
Toa, George, the Academy is currently under the Noble Alliance's control, right?
That's right. The staff and students who are there are doing what they can, but...
As you know, during the attack, a lot of the students managed to flee Trista and are now scattered across the country. Most of the upper-class students chose to stick it out, though. They've got no reason to fear the Alliance, being nobles and all. Alright then, I think our what should be taken back to the Academy.
That sounds good to me. The Courageous will serve as a good means of transport, but we'll need a proper base sooner or later. But with it, we can get a better look at the current state of things in Erebonia, and try to reach out to those who are in need. And whatever information we learn along the way could bring us that much closer to liberating the Academy. Can't see taking it back going that smoothly, though. No doubt! It's near the capital, so its defenses are gonna be rock solid! Still, I like it. What goal is more worthy of us than reclaiming something we hold so dear? Indeed. Regardless of personal motivations, I can't think of an objective more fitting to us as a group. And if we actually manage to achieve it, the sky's the limit for us. I'm genuinely moved by your positivity. Well, their optimism is probably their strongest point. We were thinking of something along the same lines, in fact, so it works out. And hey, if we all thought about it, what's to stop the others from Thors from thinking it too? So if you happen to bump into anyone who escaped from the Academy, why not go ask them to join us? I'm not saying it has to be your primary focus or anything, but the more people we have on our side, the better. That's a great idea.
We'll be sure to keep an eye out.
We have about the bare minimum crew we need to fly at the moment, but it's not like this is their full-time job. I'm sure our current staff won't be here forever, so we're going to need a few extra hands on board at some point. Ideally, we could have who's ever here now stick around long enough to train in when we end up recruiting. I know our numbers are small right now, but the more people we get to to our side, the higher chance we stand of making Trista and the Academy our home again. And I don't know about you, but I get this weird sense of satisfaction knowing that we students are going to be the ones to do it. I know the feeling, actually. Everything works for me. I'd say that's our how decided, wouldn't you?
Agreed. To wrap all this up, we'll use the Courageous as our base and as a way to get a good idea of the current state of things in Eastern Erebonia. Along the way, we'll try to recruit as many fellow Thor's students to help us out as we can, all for the sake of our primary goal, taking back Thor's military academy.
Aye, aye, Captain. Can I? Aye, Captain. Well, I suppose we need to decide next is where we should head for first. We don't have many places we can go at the moment, but there's the Grom, Ymir, the Nord Highlands. We're able to land in the 4th Armored Division's base too, right? Yeah, I asked Dad about that yesterday and he's fine with it.
Probably better for us to swing by all of them at once, really.
Oh, I almost forgot. Prince Oliver had sent you a few requests to take care of.
He did?
Oh, joy. The details are all right behind you. Behind us? Oh, there's an orbital computer here. I've only really used one in class. No need to fear, technology doesn't bite. Plus, it'll be easier in the long run for you to grab stuff from there. So, go on, take a look.
Sure.
I know, right? Well, it's not just the technology needed, but it's how to tell people what to do, right? Because as a captain, the only, let's say you want to steer the ship in a certain way. The only way to steer the ship in a certain way is to do it yourself, but you're the captain, you don't have the time, so you have to tell the other person, hey, go here. And you can't articulate how you want them to go. You can say, hey, go here, or if you need to, you can be like, all right, increase our altitude by 500 feet, 1,000 feet. We're going to go at cruising speed. We're going to go at battle speed. We're going to go at boring speed. I don't know. There's all this vocabulary terms, all this vocabulary that's needed to correctly command a ship. Because going back to what I said, if I said go to cruising speed and then rise 1,000 feet in the air, everyone knows what cruising speed is. And 1,000 feet, all right, well, why do you need to rise 1,000 feet? Why not go down 1,000 feet? Why 1,000 feet? What does going up 1,000 feet afford you versus staying where you are? All these questions and answers Toa doesn't know. In fact, I don't think anyone here knows how to command a ship to the fullest capability, including being a captain and making hard decisions. So again, that's why I think it's just a really fun, ooh, the 17-year-old, yay, aren't we so cool and shit. Oh, lucky us. These are made by the Epstein Foundation, so they're identical to the ones we used in class. Looks like a Windows File Explorer screen. Oh no, that's the paper that the tasks are on. So this is how everything's displayed. The Intelligence Division has some of these too, I think. A large mysterious monster has appeared on the Highlands. We would ordinarily have asked Lacan to take care of it, but he's out on patrol and can't be reached. Would you be willing to defeat it for us in his stead? If so, you can find me talking with Gwen in the lakeside cabin. I figured out where a few of Thor's students are. I know it's important to get them to join us, but I just want to make sure our first years are safe. You'll be checking on Monica, Mint, Casper, and Phoebe. I'm sure they'd all make great additions to the crew. The terminal on the bridge will tell you just where you can find them. Thanks. A civilian we had taken into our protective custody has vanished. Would you be willing to offer us a few more sets of eyes as we look for him? Speak with me at the camp for the details. There's no way I'm going to do Craig's voice. I'm sorry. Patiris in trouble. Those damn noble soldiers, damn it. I'll tell you at the end of Legram, okay? Hurry up and get over here. There's one from Nord, one from Legram, one from Garelia's Proving Grounds. Seems like we've got plenty of work in store for all over the country. And I wish it were my imagination, but I think I saw a depressing familiar name on one of them as well. I'm kind of worried about the one Dad sent us. And I don't think we can ignore that unusual monster that appeared in Nord either. Prince Oliver took the time to gather and send all of these to us himself. Wow, how did he manage to do that? He just left for Western Arabonia. He's a guy with plenty of connections, especially through the Bracers Guild. He said he's going to keep finding stuff like this that he thinks he can handle and send them your way. How many you end up doing is up to you, but I'd recommend taking care of the more urgent ones at least.
Understood. I don't think any of us mind one bit.
Indeed, it helps bring focus to our goal of touring the region and helping those in need. With that being said, I would assume checking the safety of our fellow Thor's students is our top priority. I took the liberty of giving you that one myself. We're slowly getting information in on where other Thor students could be. Anytime we find something, we'll update the computer. And who knows, maybe they'll be willing to join us too. How convenient.
I'm suddenly very grateful for those classes. Guess we'll be checking on things pretty often.
Well, I think that's almost everything. When you've decided where you want to go first, let me know, okay? Oh, and George was hard at work setting up the orbital factor in the ship's hold. So if you need any modifications made to your Arcus or any quartz, you can sort those out there. While you're at it, it's worth checking out the other facilities on board too. That's not much now while we're short on staff, but I'm sure any students you recruit will be creative in that space.
Might as well. Still, do you all mind if we figure out who's going to be making up our active party when we disembark first?
Actually, if we're doing that now, would you mind including me? I'd like to see the strange monster from the Highlander quest myself.
I don't mind at all.
That sounds fair. I can come with y'all if you need a hand too. You just let me know if I'm needed, okay?
Thanks, Instructor. Now let's see.
It is temporarily not possible to remove guys from the party. I have a level 70 fucker in my team. Great. Thanks.
Okay, let's get going.
Right. Let's go, go, go. Act 2, The Awakening Lions. We made it to Act 2, everybody. We're still not done yet.
I should probably do as the instructor recommended and tour the facilities on board at least once before disembarking. There's not much, but it'd be smart to go see George in the ship's hold and pay a Valimar a visit. Might be good to see Princess Elfin too. Who the fuck knows?
You can now view the student info tab in your notebook. Did I have a student info tab that I just didn't know about? I mean, she can't really crash the ship unless she takes control of the controls, but I don't think Sarah would do that. Okay. All right. Cool. Now we have a ship, everybody. Isn't that cool? I should save. Redo everyone's orbments. Oh, damn it. Either way, I was not expecting this. This game is somewhat reminiscent of Suikoden, just to let you know. Right? We already have a giant party. Now we're going around recruiting more people to our cause. But it's not just recruit more people, but if we get more people, then we get more stores to open up. Just like, what the fuck? So, this is super Suikoden-esque. All right, let's go. And you can say anything else? Oh, okay. I talked to her to do things. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. Just go around talking to everyone, see if they have anything cool to say. What's up, Curtis? What's up, Boyer? Okay. This also reminds me of Skies of Arcadia, right? Finding crew members all across the world. That one.
Nice. So this is where the Orbital Factory is. Yeah, I could see myself coming here pretty often. George said he brought the Orbital bike on board from Ymir too. Oh, maybe it's here. Either way, I'll have to thank him while I'm down here.
This area of the Courageous contains an Orbital Factory. This is almost the same exact setup from Trails of Cold Steel 1. I have no idea. Like any other Orbital factory, you can forge weapons and synthesize quartz. Simply speak to George and he will fulfill your requests. Oh, there's Valimar, that makeshift hangar. And this area also happens to be the most spacious part of the Courageous. It is also where Valimar and the Orbital bike are stored. Eventually, both of these can be customized as well. Okay, so that's cool, I guess. What's up, buddy?
Hey, George. Everything doing okay here?
Yeah. The Orbital factory is all ready for use. So if you need any work done in your orbments, don't hesitate to let me know.
Thanks. I'm sure we'll be taking you up on that offer very soon. By the way, you're the one who brought the Orbital bike on board, right?
Guilty as charged. I figured it'd come handy at some point. It was still in good condition thanks to uses, but I did make a few modifications to it.
Modifications? Like what?
Well, I changed a few parts so that they'll be better suited for riding off the road. So now you should be able to ride it on rougher terrain. Feel free to take it for a spin anytime.
We can ride whenever we want. Really?
Really. Even if it were to break down or something, it'd be hard to come and collect with the Courageous. So go ahead and fun riding around.
Thanks. Got a feeling it will come in handy. And to be honest, just the thought of getting to ride it around all over the country gets me excited.
Angelica would be proud. Oh, there's one thing about that sidecar we added to it. It was roughed up pretty bad during the attack on the Academy. Sorry. I can fix it for sure, but it's going to cost a lot of Mir to buy all the materials. So you'll have to go without it for a while. At least then we have the funds to repair it anyway.
That's a shame.
It is, what can you do? One other thing about the bike. What would you say if giving it a brand new paint job?
Paint job?
Yeah. I saw the special featured in an automotive magazine about painting those recently. Wait a minute. An automotive magazine? No, I guess. I'm sorry. Yeah, there are cars. It makes sense there be an automotive magazine. I mean, it could be he just doesn't move much, or it could be he eats so much. Or it could be that he's trying to lose weight. Who knows? Everyone's a little bit different. I thought it might be kind of fun to give it a shot ourselves, you know? Oh, we've got the perfect test subject. I can easily set up a station over there. Why not give it a go if you're interested?
Okay, that does sound interesting. Yeah, I'll give it a shot once you're all set up. It sounds fun.
You can now ride the orbital bike by pressing the square button on a highway to open the navigation screen and then pressing it again. You can ride the bike wherever you are. Cool. You can also customize the color of the orbital bike. Cool. Spiffy. All right, what do we got? Wow, we don't have a lot of red mirror, oddly, which is weird, but okay, sure. Sorry, red sepith, I guess would be the right word, wouldn't it be? Oh boy, yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade lots of this stuff, huh? Oof. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade a lot of things soon, huh? Yeah, alright, money, weapons. We have enough humans here, which is pretty cool. Look, I bought it. I wonder if the game was expecting me to have enough money to buy the sidecar right now or not. But I bought it. I don't know what we can do with it, but I bought it. So that's cool, I guess. Sidecar! Oh, look at that. We got a sidecar, everyone. Cool. Now we have a sidecar, I guess. What's up, Valimar? What's up, buddy? Greetings, Awakener.
Hey, Valimar. I take it your madness recovered a little bit now.
Affirmative. It stands at 50% replenished. I see that a new power has awakened within you as well.
I don't know if I'd call it new exactly. This power has always been within me. I just didn't understand what it was or why it was there. But thanks to everyone's help, it finally feels like it's part of me, if that makes sense. Still, I need to keep practicing using it. I don't have a repeat of what happened at the Pantagruel.
You appear to be aware of your own limitations, much like how you learn to better synchronize with me through practice. Humans must improve their specifications through similar means. You need only to work towards improvement to gain optimal proficiency for the battles to come.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I can't help but feel that one of this power will be useful to me as an awakener too. I won't be able to use it all the time, but I'll do what I can to get better at making use of it.
I look forward to it. Reen can now use the craft Spirit Unification. Using this craft allows Reen to go Ultra Instinct and fight for several turns in that state. Activating it cures all status abnormalities and increases Reen's strength in battle significantly. Reen can now go Ultra Instinct, and does it. When he does it, his strength, defense, and speed go up by 50%, and now he has the Unleash status. That was it? I can't customize you? Oh, whatever, bro. Oh, what's up, you? Okay. Oh, time to go to the upper floors. Kitchen, etc. Kitchen, etc. That's cute. Kitchen, etc. Everybody. Oh, that's. Do you have a room just for playing Blade? Books, food.
There's a ton of stuff on this floor. I should probably take a look around and see what's to offer.
About the second floor's facilities. The second floor has a wide variety of facilities, including a kitchen and an infirmary. While these facilities are currently a little limited, more will become available as you continue to recruit students. Snowboard and Blade. This floor also contains a game room, which is just right for playing Blade 2 against your classmates. Ooh, Blade 2, everybody. Fancy. Let's go to the library. Who the fuck is Stefan? Who's Stefan? Who the fuck is that? Oh, there's a lot of books here. Okay, we're not gonna read up on books right now. This ship's got everything we could ever want, but how's it compared to the Pantagruel?
Well, the Pantagruel's bigger and more luxurious, but the Crate just matches it step for step in terms of facilities, and it's more mobile. Got a cooler sounding name too.
Thought so, and there's still room to add more.
Oh, that reminds me. I had a chance to sit and chat with those two Zephyr members while I was on board.
Ah, fuck, I don't want to read this. What's up, Milliam? Why'd you change the camera for this? They do. What's up, little girl? Okay. How'd you know how to use it in the first place? Is yours one too? Okay. There's a lot of stuff I'm not talking about. I apologize. I didn't think it'd go this long. Interesting. Okay, that was longer than I was expecting. Okay, that's that. And then we have the computer room. that. We can't do anything with. Okay. There we go. All right. And there's these rooms. Do we go into these rooms? Shop. Why are there 2 shops here? What can I shop for? Oh, fancy. Cool. Blade. Did you? Where the fuck did you get the cards from? Fuck, I skipped past that too fast. Oh, it's from Crow. Okay. You can now play Blade 2. Inspecting one of the card tables will allow you to call a classmate for a game. Playing against someone will allow you to deepen your bond with them, regardless if you win or lose. However, you can deepen your bond with 5 characters at a time. Characters you have deepened your bond with have a star next to the name. Excuse me. After each major story development, these stars are removed, allowing you to deepen your bond with any 5 characters for choosing again. Interesting. Here's Emma and Celine. Okay. Okay, that's the infirmary. All right, time to go up the next floor, everyone. Shops and deck. We're getting there. We're getting there, everyone. We're getting to the top, I promise. Although there's playing Blade 2 with people, so I can upgrade their relationships. It's Elliot and Alyssa. It's weapon shop.
You can access the front and rear decks from this floor. And it's where all the shops are. I'll probably see a lot of this place.
About the 3rd floor, facilities. The 3rd floor contains a variety of facilities you can make use of, including shops and a room you can use to take a nap. What? No mouse right now. You need to wait. CC, you want to cuddle? Come here. Want to cuddle? Come here. Come here, Ciso. CC. Good girl. Good girl. Good, CC. Only 1 shop is available for now, but by recruiting Thor students, you can raise that number up to 4. The aforementioned nap room allows you to rest and restore your HP and EP for free. Good girl. Are you my little baby? Are you my little baby? This door is locked. Cecilia? CC Bobisi. CC Bobisi. Okay. Sorry everyone, I'm playing with one hand right now. I'm petting my cat because she's cat. How the fuck can you be on this deck right now? I don't understand, Gaius. Or anyone else for that matter. Sorry, there it is. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Calm down, Gaius. We'll get there, I promise. Oh, my cat is the silkiest and smoothest cat in the world. She's so silky and smooth. Okay. Oh, bye. Bye, Cecilia. It's like fiddler and strings. You have to wait, Cece. No, you have to wait. I already played mouse with you. You need to wait. Yup. I wonder like what happens if you don't recruit anybody. If like eventually like you are forced to do something, it's like no, you need to talk to people in order to get people up here. What do you got? Ooh, weapons. Fancy. Okay. Well, that's a lot of stuff. Damn. What? You're fine, CISO. Alright, what did I get from Claire? You're fine. Actions plus 100%, crit plus 10%. Okay, fancy. Okay, that's that. Time to go to the rear deck and see who's here. Which is nobody. Which is nobody, everybody. Okay, time to go up one floor. Hi, Cecilia. Cece, come here. Come here. You want cuddles? Okay, Cece, it's your fault. The window is blowing cold air on me, but I like the fresh air. She's so impossible.
This floor has the conference room and the royal room. The latter is exclusively for Princess Alphen, obviously, but I bet we'll be using the former quite a bit.
The fourth floor contains a number of useful facilities, including a conference room and various training rooms. It also contains the royal room, which, as the name suggests, was designed for members of the imperial family on board. Right now, that's Princess Alphen. There are 3 training rooms in all, built to train your close combat, ranged combat, and arts capabilities, respectively. These can't be used immediately, but you will be able to use them once you have recruited students capable of running them. Cool. Great.
They're great.
Hello, Reen.
Hello, Your Highness. What's that document you got there?
Oh, just a little formality I need to get through before you really get started. It's to show that control of the ship has been temporarily passed from our family to you, and that you've been given the legitimate rights to use it as you see fit.
Oh, right. Well, if you need my help to cross any T's or dot any I's, I mean,
what is the Japanese equivalent of that? Also, kids aren't being taught cursive anymore. So that idiom will be unknown to like Gen Alpha, I believe.
You've been gracious enough to join us on the ship, so the least I can do is help you out whenever you need.
Oh, don't worry. Half of being a member of the Imperial family is paperwork anyway. I can handle it on my own. Besides, you've all helped me more than enough already. Come to think of it, I never did thank you for saving me from the Pentagram, did I? Properly, I mean. Thank you very much, Reen. I truly never expected that you would be my knight in shining armor.
That's not something I need to be thanked for. Back in Ymir, I swore that I would rescue both you and Elise from the Alliance. I've completed half that task, and now I've got to finish the job.
Then let me help you with rescuing her. I'll be keeping a close eye on you all while to see if you're really... Oh my god. I'll be keeping a close eye on you all the while to see if you're really Order of the Phoenix Wings metal material.
What's this now?
It's a very exclusive honor that my family only awards every few years to people who are really deserving of it. There are 3 medals in all: charity, love, and strength, awarded to people who exemplify said virtues. It just so happens that, as a ship of the Imperial family, we have some of those medals on here, so I have them to give.
That's remarkably convenient.
So, if you demonstrate your worthiness for any of those medals, I'd like to give them to you. Though in your case, I'm sure it's more of a matter of when than if.
I don't know if I'd say that. Still, it can't hurt to try to live up to those lofty expectations. But medals or no medals, the most important thing to me right now is rescuing Elise, and helping you reunite with your family too.
Of course. Reunite, not reunite. You can now read about the Order of the Phoenix Wings in the Royal Rooms bookshelf. And you can now use quick travel in the Courageous by pressing the square button. Okay, we just have one more floor to visit, everybody. Almost. We have a little bit more stuff to do. Okay, yeah, we could. And there's that. And no, oh, you're in this one. All right, someone's in this one. Hey, Emma! Not Emma, Laura. Okay. Okay, so we have toured this floor. We have one more floor to tour, everybody. Oh nope, that was the last one, everyone. We're at the bridge now.
Alright, I think I've seen all the key onboard facilities now. Now all that's left is tell Toa where we're going next.
Talking to Toa in the captain's chair will allow you to both select a destination and organize the party. Regardless of who is selected at Reen's support in battle, Reen will tour the Courageous alone. After landing, you can board the Courageous again by pressing the square button to access the navigation menu following the start button. Note that this feature is not available in dungeons or select portions of the story. You can now confirm and report quests by inspecting the orbital computer on the bridge. Reporting quests nets AP, which in turn will periodically raise your student rank and earn new rewards, making it wise to check in frequently. Inspecting the computer also gives you access to the latest information available regarding Thor's students scattered all across Erebonia. Once the information has been read, it will automatically be recorded into your notebook. Tight. Tightness, everybody. I see. This just says everything. Oh, there's animations as well. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, let's save it. Let's save in GTFO, everybody. Hi, Cecilia. Yes. Do you want to come cuddle? Come here, Cece. Cece, come here, Cece. Good girl. Good, Cecilia. Oh, I love you, Cece, so much, Cecilia. You're just the best. You're just the best. You're just the best kitten. Are you just the best kitten? Are you just the best? Are you just so good? Are you just so good? Hmm? You can now travel to Ymir using the Courageous. You can now travel to Nord. You can now travel to the Guerrilla Proving Grounds. You can now travel to the remains of the Guerrilla Fortress. You can now travel to Legram. Okay.
Where do you want to go?
I don't fucking know. We want to Legram. We're going to go to Legram first. Oh, your stomach is so warm, Cecilia. Your stomach is your little tummy. Oh, those are little ribs. Those are little ribs, Cece. You got little ribs. I love my cats. I guess we'll go to at the camp, so I'm guessing that's the Proving Grounds?
Where do you want to go?
Oh, I see. This is where all quests are. Oh, okay, that's cool. Bye, Cecilia. I enjoyed cuddling with you, Cecilia. Thank you. Okay. Shop. Huh. Also, people to talk to. Hey, Rex. Interesting. Sometimes the students will say no. That's cool. That's interesting. Interesting. Some people say no. I like that. I like that. Some people say no. Everyone is saying no. Wow. Okay. Hold on. What did you say, Reen? Try again another day. We just have to come back here? Who says I don't have a clear stance, buddy? Buddy. Is everyone here just gonna say no? That's 2 people. I was super excited, but I guess not. Okay. Okay. It's the rest area. No one's in there, so I'm not gonna go there. Oh, wow, a tomato burger. That sounds not good. You also made no sense. Tomato soup. I never understood the appeal of tomato soup.
Hello there. Did you come regarding my request? Yes, sir. You want us to help find a missing civilian, right? Although it looks as though you're busy with the meeting. Should we come back a little later?
Please don't hold back on our account. We're certainly busy, but that's all the more reason to get this taken care of.
He's right. It was because we don't have the time to handle it ourselves that we called you to begin with.
What's more, wasn't it your platoon who took that civilian in to begin with, Gaul? Yes, sir. My men are in charge of patrolling the area and taking the civilians found wandering it into our safe custody. The one we called you here about was found wandering the highway a few days ago. After that, he remained in the base camp without causing trouble. Until this morning, he simply disappeared. We haven't the faintest clue where he is. As I said earlier, we don't have the time to look for him. But even so, we can't very well sit back and twiddle our thumbs. That is why we chose to call on you. I see. Sounds like the perfect job for us.
Yep.
My thoughts exactly. As such, I'd like to entrust the task to you if you're willing. So how about it?
I don't think this is something we could ignore in good conscience.
So we'd be happy to accept. Excellent. I'll leave finding him to you then. It's possible that someone here in the camp may have seen him leave. Perhaps asking around may be a good place to start. We'll do just that. Other than that, I leave it to you how to best approach this. But if the provincial army decides to attack, withdraw to safety immediately, understood?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we got a side quest, everybody. You're not gonna tell me, like, what's its name, what their name is? Isn't that kind of like... You haven't even told me what their name is? Did you not know their name? Did you not know who their names are? Like, oh my god. Fucking adults. Can't do shit. I guess I have to go and talk to people now. I'll talk to you. Let's go do that. Looking for the civilian who was here, I believe. I hope his sudden disappearance doesn't confirm the suspicion I had about him being a spy. I'm not sure there's that much evidence pointing in that direction right now. But either way, do you remember when you last saw him? Just this morning, actually. He was standing off in the corner of the camp, muttering to himself. Couldn't make out what he was saying, but it seemed like he was looking for someone. That doesn't give us much to go on. That would prove helpful in finding him. Okay. I guess we're gonna go talk to people. We're gonna go talk to everybody. Although, right now the world is opened up. We're like allowed to go like, hey, if you're bored of MSQ, go find some students. If you're bored of this, go do this. Like, way better than Trails of Cold Steel 1. Way better. Laura, and the rest of Class 7 too? I've been looking forward to seeing you again for quite some time now, Monica. I'm so glad to see you're safe and sound. Same to you. Oh, I've been worried all this time. But I'm happy to see you are able to find the rest of your classmates.
Yep, we finally got back together in Legram not too long ago, actually. But we didn't come to tell you that. There's actually something we wanted to ask you.
Me? Fight as part of the Courageous' crew? I'm glad you took the time to come out and find me, but I can't imagine I'd prove all that useful to you. I may be a military academy student, but I'm not exactly a natural brawler, especially compared to you, Laura.
You don't have to take up a sword to come fight with us, though.
Reen's right. Everyone in the military, not every soldier stands in the front lines with a gun in hand. Success comes from all kinds of people making the most of their talents to strengthen the group as a whole. And, speaking personally, having you with us would really put me at ease, allowing me to fight my very best. Well, I have picked up some skills helping out with the cooking and some other basic tasks around the camp. I don't know how much that knowledge will really help, but I'll do all I can to lend a hand with whatever needs doing on board. I look forward to having you on our side, Monica.
Glad to have you along.
Cool. All right, that was you. Now we have another person to talk to. Oh, fuck you, Windows. Move the mouse. It's out of the way. Oh, go, come back. Controller left. Controller fell. Serafi. Okay, that really wasn't much. It didn't really help me at all. So far, we're not really getting anything to help us find this person. You? The fortress. Time to go off to the fortress, everybody. Time to go to the fortress. We're gonna save. Then we're gonna go to the fortress, everybody. And we are not equipped, everybody. We haven't changed any orbments, so we'll just figure it out as we go, shall we? Oh, let's save twice just to be sure. It's Friday. It's Friday. Friday. Yes. And here we are with the giant crater of craters. Multiple craters of craters. Oh, and the giant hole. Yeah. Giant spherical. This is all that's left of Grelle Fortress. It's a shocking sight. It's not as though we've had any real personal attachment to this fortress, but to see this happen to it, hard to believe those railway guns are gone too.
Still, there's just no time to be feeling overwhelmed by the scenery. We need to focus on finding that missing civilian. How about we start by combing this area?
There's a whole lot of ground to cover, but we're just gonna have to get on with it. That's sometimes how it is, right? You just gotta get on with it. All the way over there. This is huge. Of course, though, this was made for like tanks and mobile artillery. Just mobile things in general, which makes sense. It's giant and long. I'm getting there. You're those Thor students. What are you doing here? We could come under attack at any time. I'd suggest you hurry back to base camp where it's safe.
Actually, we're looking for someone.
They told the soldiers about the missing civilian and asked if they had seen him. Missing civilian? Sorry. Doesn't ring a bell. We just came back from patrolling the byroad. Didn't see anyone there at the very least. That could mean he's somewhere in the fortress after all.
Let's keep up the search. Thank you both of you for your assistance.
Oh my god, it's gonna make us go all the way to the other side. This game, how dare it? How dare it make me walk so far? Right. On the right path, just gotta keep going. Ah, somebody's there, look at that. Okay. I can't find him anywhere. I even came all the way to this scary looking place to find him. Ricky, where are you? If you're there, say something.
Could this be? Yeah, I think this is our guy. He looks oddly familiar too. Well, whatever. We should probably ask him what he's doing here. So you came here looking for a friend you were separated from just before the war broke out?
Yeah, Ricky went to Heimdall all on his own. And right after that, it got occupied by the Alliance. I've been all over the place looking for him. Even to Heimdall Station, but I can't find him anywhere. I'm so sorry, Ricky. If only I'd gone with you. I see. That is quite worrying.
Yeah. I know as well as anyone what it feels like to not know where your loved ones are.
It's really scary, seeing what's going on over in Crossbell. The last girl to win my heart is still there too. Oh, Fran, please be okay.
Now we know what you're doing here. I still don't think you should be coming to places this dangerous without some type of permission, though. This area could become a battleground at a moment's notice. We should get you back to the base camp.
Oh, I suppose you're right. I can't say I like this place very much anyway. It's not like I'm gonna find Ricky here, so I don't mind coming with you. We'd appreciate that.
Let's report back to the Lieutenant General.
And what did Emma feel? Okay. The fuck was that supposed to be?
Anton is resting in the mess hall at the moment. He's been warned not to cause any more trouble, so He should hopefully behave from now on. I see you've all done a fine job.
Agreed. I couldn't be more pleased with the results. And it sounds as though you didn't find him a moment too soon.
What do you mean?
We received a report of an unidentifiable large monster appear not long ago. Inside Gorelli Fortress, no less.
Unidentifiable. Is it some new species?
It must have only just appeared too, because we didn't see anything like that when we were there.
Correct on both counts. In truth, this isn't the first time this has happened. We've been receiving reports of strange monsters appearing out of nowhere in various locations for several days now. Could they be cryptids?
That's likely due to the chaos in Erebonia becoming all the greater. And if that's the case, it's very possible the same thing is happening all over the country.
That doesn't sound good. We would like to take care of the problem ourselves, but unfortunately we simply don't have to spare manpower. It pays me to leave them be, but we've no choice until the war situation has settled down to some degree. This is just one more reason Erebonia has become an increasingly dangerous land. I suggest you remain vigilant if you intend to continue your travels. We'll be sure to do that, sir. Good. In lighter news, please take this as thanks for helping us today. What you've done was only possible because you chose to remain neutral. We'll be counting on you if anything else shows up. We would be happy to help however we can. Just let us know.
I'm quite curious about the monster thingy. That's interesting. We are going to save right before we get there, see what the monster is, and then that will be that for today. So we're gonna save. Because saving takes so goddamn long in this game. Why does saving take so long? Like, I don't like that it's saving, then when it says it's done, it saves more? And why does it take so long to save system data? What are you saving? Anyway. Oh, you know what this act thing reminds me of? Dragon Quest XI. Right, where you have the game kind of separated into 3 acts. Okay. What is this thing? Oh, it's a huge boy. Oh, okay. What is this? Seismic monstrosity. Volglyph.
Watch out! This is a tough one.
This is a new song. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What the hell?
My turn.
Oh, you're level 100. You're level 100. Oh, no. Oh, no. This was not supposed to happen. You're level 100. There's no way we can beat this. 241,000. Okay, everyone. That's it for today, everybody. What have we done today? We got the Courageous, cool airship. We went through the Courageous, and we saw that Reen and Class 7, their goal is to take back Thor's military academy, and as well then have everyone else do their own personal objectives as well. So now we can fly places, and so we are doing some requests and also finding students to recruit them to our ship. And that's it. That's all we did. Arcade, Sharon, Claire, Toval, and Oliver both disembarked, and they're going to travel across Eastern Erebonia to see how they can help. We're going to be in Western Erebonia, one of the two. Let's maybe flip-flop the directions, I forgot. But that's it. So that's super exciting that we got an airship. Now we can go places. But the game is open up. There's things like, hey, maybe we need more students, so go find other students. Super cool. The world has opened up, so I am excited. and I hope you are excited as well. And what can you expect? And so, yeah, I know I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. There's going to be lots of going on, so make sure to subscribe and follow to keep track of when I'm going to stream next. Speaking of that, everyone, I'm Active Fireball, and I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7:30 in the morning to 9:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. And you can catch me both on Twitch, on twitch.tv/ActiveFireball, and on YouTube at youtube.com/ActiveFireball8288/live. Y'all, if you like what you see, go ahead, consider giving me a follow if you're on Twitch, a sub if you're on YouTube. Both are great and fantastic ways to support me, and they're wonderful free ways for you to communicate with me and tell me, hey, Active Fireball, I really like what you're doing. Can you do more of that? You really, really like what you see. Consider telling your friends and family about me, how awesome I am, and be like, yo, there's this dude Active Fireball, he's fucking cool, right? If you need someone to watch before you go to work, watch him. And if you're on the other side of the Atlantic, I think, ocean, then we're like, yo, this is Dude Active Fireball. He's a great after-work stream person to watch, so you should watch him. You really, really like what you see, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/ActiveFireball. Fantastic way to support me, fantastic way so I can start streaming longer, getting to know everyone, and just offering more cool stuff for you all. You get cool things like a sticker in the mail that says Active Fireball. You get access to VODs a day early. You get a once-a-month party game. You get to participate in a once-a-month party game with all the other patrons. Additionally, if you get the highest tier, you will get a 2-hour gaming session with me once a month. Fantastic. Play any game you want. Call of Duty, Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 11, I guess. If you got any PS3, PS4 games that you need to platinum, that you want to platinum, but you need someone else to play with you online, I'm your man. Speaking of patrons, Mom, thank you very much for the You Are Appreciated tier. And Shoreline Viking, thank you very much for the You Are Awesome tier. Both your patronages is appreciated. So with that out of the way, everybody, we have one viewer on Twitch right now, so not even enough for a raid. Lurkers who are lurking, thank you so very much for lurking. Watchers who are watching, thank you so very much for watching. Bots who are botting, thank you so very much for botting. Love you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.